L09cd1, track 9.
Look, have you seen this great website? It's about genealogy, you know, family history.
Family history? What, your family?
Yes, well, any family. It basically helps you to find old relatives and build a family tree. Actually, there are loads of websites like this now. It's quite popular now. Lots of people are doing it.
Oh, really? I've always thought I'd like to know a bit more about my family in the past.
Well, this is just the thing. It's great. Even before I found this website, I had started putting together my own family tree, but the website really helps.
So how far back can you go?
Well, I'm pretty confident about as far back as my great-grandparents, Cecily and John.
You didn't actually know them, did you?
No, unfortunately they died in the 1970s. By all accounts, they were an amazing couple, devoted to each other, and of course, they'd lived through 2 world wars.
Yes, that generation went through such a lot. Do you know when they were actually born?
Well, yes, I do. My great-grandfather, John, was born right on the turn of the century in 1900, and my great-grandmother, Cecily, just a year before that in 1899.
Wow. So did they have children?
Yeah. They had 2 children, Laura and Ben. Both were born around 1930, I think.
So Laura's your grandmother, isn't she? I've heard you talk about her.
Yeah, that's right. I get on really well with her. My mum says I take after her in lots of ways. I even look quite like her. Same nose.
Really?
Yeah, I usually go and visit her about once a month, up in Leeds. I'm going up there this weekend, actually.
Is her husband still alive?
Julian? No, he died a couple of years ago, so she's on her own now.
So, obviously, Laura is
my mum's mother. Laura and Julian had 3 children, my mum, Alison, and my aunts, Sue and Deborah.
3 girls?
Yeah, but all very different in character.
Really?
Oh, yes. Have I ever told you about Aunt Sue?
I don't think so.
Well, she is an anthropologist, a kind of adventurer, really. She spent most of her life in and around Borneo, studying the culture, religion, and so on. She's quite an expert, apparently.
And have you got any cousins?
Yes. My Aunt Deborah had a son and a daughter, Leon and Esther. Esther's a year or so older than me, and I'm a few years older than Leon. We all got on really well with each other. We saw each other a lot when we were growing up, you know. We'd see them at weekends, and we also used to go on holiday quite a lot together.
And do you see them now?
Well, I try to keep in touch as much as possible, but it's not as easy as it was. I mean, Esther lives in New Zealand now.
Oh!
And Leon divides his time between being a diving instructor in the summer, mainly around Egypt and Turkey, and a skiing instructor in the winter.
Oh, hard life.
Yeah, I know.